Hey guys, so we are listening to our story, The Bear Snores On. And remember that this is a fantasy, and fantasy means it's not real, it's make believe, right? And what is one thing that a fantasy usually has? What do the animals usually do? They talk because we definitely know animals do not talk in real life. That would be kind of cool though if they did, just to know what they're thinking. Okay, so I am going to let the computer read this to you, and then we're going to discuss some things at the end. So everybody listen carefully.
Bear Snores On by Karma Wilson. Illustrations by Jane Chapman. In a cave in the woods, in his deep dark lair, through the long cold winter, sleeps a great brown bear. Cuddled in a heap, with his eyes shut tight, he sleeps through the day, he sleeps through the night. The cold winds howl, and the night sounds growl, but the bear snores on. An itty-bitty mouse, pitter-patter tiptoe, creep-crawls in the cave from the fluff-cold snow. Mouse squeaks, "Too damp, too dank, too dark," so he lights wee twigs with a small hot spark. The coals pip-pop, and the wind doesn't stop. But the bear snores on. Two glowing eyes sneak peek in the den. Mouse cries, "Who's there?" and a hare hops in. "Ho, Mouse," says Hare, "long time no see." So they pop white corn, and they brew black tea. Mouse sips wee slurps. Hare burps big burps. But the bear snores on. A badger scuttles by, sniff-snuffs at the air. "I smell yummy yums, perhaps we can share." "I've brought honey nuts," Badger says with a grin. "Let's divvy them up, cozy down, and dig in." And they nibble and they munch with a chew, chomp, crunch. But the bear snores on. A gopher and a mole tunnel up through the floor. Then a wren and a raven flutter in through the door. Mole mutters, "What a night! What a storm!" twitters wren, and everybody clutters in the great bear's den. They tweet and they titter, they chat and they chitter, but the bear snores on. In a cave in the woods, a slumbering bear sleeps through the party in his very own lair. Hare stokes the fire, Mouse seasons stew. Then a small pepper fleck makes the bear ka-choo! He blows and he sneezes, and the whole crowd freezes. And the bear wakes up. Bear gnarls and he snarls. Bear roars and he rumbles. Bear jumps and he stomps. Bear growls and he grumbles. "You've snuck in my lair, and you've all had fun. But me, I was sleeping, and I have had none. And he whimpers, and he moans, he wails and he groans, and the bear blubbers on. Mouse squeaks, "Don't fret, don't fuss, look, see. We can pop more corn, we can brew more tea." Bear gulps, bear gobbles, he sighs with delight. Then he spins tall tales through the blustery night. When the sun peeks up on a crisp, clear dawn, Bear can't sleep. But his friends snore on.
All right, guys. So I really like this story, and I hope you do too. And I want to remind you that the plot of the story is made up of different events that happen. Okay. And this story has lots of events in it. And we are going to talk about cause and effect. Okay. If something is happening, usually there's an effect that goes with it. Okay. So something happens, and then because of this, this happens. Okay. And we do see that a lot in this story. So in Bear Snores On, he's in a deep, deep sleep, right? Nothing is waking him up. And then all of a sudden, something does wake him up. And what was that cause that made him wake up? The pepper, right? That pepper is what caused that bear to finally wake up. Not all the other things. It was that pepper because he smelt it and it made him do what? He sneezed, right? It caused him to sneeze and wake up. Good job. Okay, so we're going to look at page 8 and 9. So let me find that. Let's see if I can. I'll just click back a few times. We're going to go all the way to the beginning. Maybe there's a faster way. Almost there, going down, counting backwards. Getting closer. Ready? And there. All right, so we are looking at page 8 and page 9. Who's the character on this page? Mouse. Good. And we're going to be looking at what Mouse is doing because there is a major cause and effect on these two pages. Okay, so we're going to be looking, and this goes with page 56 in your packet, right here, 56. Okay. All right. I'm going to read these two pages to you, okay? So maybe you can hear that cause and effect. An itty-bitty mouse, pitter-pat, tiptoe, creep crawls in the cave from the fluff, cold snow. Mouse squeaks, too damp, too dank, too dark. So he lights wee twigs with a small, hot spark. Okay, so what I am asking you is, remember, a cause is what makes something happen in a story, and the effect is the event that happens. So on our paper, it says right here on this first line, and this is where you're going to write, okay? It says the weather is, and then it has a big old blank. So what is the weather like when the mouse is outside? Right here on page 8. It's cold, it's snowy, good. Okay, so because of this weather, this causes the mouse to do what? What does he do? Right here. This causes the mouse to light a fire, good. Lights twigs, like the story said. Okay, any of those work. So That right there, guys, you just did a cause and effect, okay? So because of the weather, it caused Mouse to do what? Light a fire because he wanted to keep warm. It was too cold outside. Awesome. All right. So I want you to answer these 2 questions on your paper and then send your teacher a picture, okay? So that, or put it on Google Classroom. That way we can check it. All right. So look right here, page 56. I want you to answer those 2 questions and send it to your teacher. All right, guys. Thank you for listening and do your best. Bye. Thank you for joining me. Hope you have a great day.